Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa and today is day 2 of my 7-day declutter challenge. I know in my last video I said I was going to go ahead and tackle the TV stand. You see a little in the back, but it doesn't make sense because what I have in the TV stand is going to eventually go in my bookcases. Today I'm going to be decluttering instead the bookcases and that one little cubby right there. Mostly crayons, yes, but coloring books, regular books, I guess a few toys, a few items here and there. I don't even know what else is there, but anything basically that we haven't used in over a year, I'm going to go ahead and either recycle or donate. So clear those items out, because when I declutter the TV stand, those books that I have there, whatever we do decide to keep, they're going to go into the bookcases. Then if I have time, I'll also do the dresser. I'm probably going to do the dresser, which houses all of our arts and crafts items. I'm probably going to do that along with the TV stand in a different video because it's a little too much, and these bookcases are very long and we have a lot of items. The books I have above these bookcases I do intend to keep. I've already recycled, I've already reviewed them, and what I have here I intend to keep is just kind of cleaning out some things that don't belong, like little stuffed animals and Legos. But yeah, it's what's inside behind the actual cabinet doors that I need to kind of clean out and clear out. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to start with what's behind the door first. Most of this stuff is, like I said, books, coloring books, blocks. These blocks we've had since the girls were like 1, and they absolutely love their blocks, so that stays. This I'm going to give to donate. This is slime, expired slime, Lego pieces. This will be donate. Puzzle set that they haven't used in a while. This will probably also be donated. J. This is trash. Decorations. Dried up. Alright, so we can definitely reuse that bin. So I gave myself a 2-hour time limit to get all this done. I figured if I stick to the schedule and I stay focused, I'd be able to do it. Only because these are things that I do look through every year, at least once or twice a year. So it wasn't going to be something like my bedroom closet or my nightstand where I haven't even really looked through in a couple of years and it was a mess. I figured this would take me 2 hours to kind of sort through, get together, and just declutter. But it actually took me 3.5 hours. And the reason being is you can see it right here. I didn't do what I should have done, which is take everything out, go through it as it's already out, and then only put back what I was going to keep. I decided to go through things as I took them out. This is a perfect example of what my mental state has been these last few years, where I tell myself I'm going to do something, I set out to do it, I make a plan, and just as I begin to start acting out the plan or working out the plan, I get derailed by one little thing and it just keeps going from there. And now I'm looking through every single book, every single piece of paper, which in essence I had to do anyway, because I do want to make sure that I'm keeping the right things, right? But I took it to a whole other level. Instead of me taking everything out, I'm going through it one by one as I'm taking them out. So my 2-hour time limit ended up reaching 3.5 hours. And this is just, like I said, this is a perfect example of what my mind has been like. Being a little transparent, I have to say, I have been struggling with decision fatigue, indecisiveness, where you have to make a decision, but you become so overwhelmed with it that you don't even take action. So I've gotten to a point in my life where I'm finally taking action, but I'm exhausted from all the things I've had to do, all the decisions I've had to make. And so when I see something, Like this, something very simple. Just take the books out, figure out which ones you want to keep, put the ones you want to keep back in the bookcase, the other ones put them in a bag to donate. Something like this turns into me looking through every single book, opening it up, every single page, and this is my struggle. So it's a good thing for me to see this and actually see myself going through it, because you think to yourself, yeah, I feel like I've done that before, I've gone through that before, but to actually see it is really enlightening. All right, so I don't know if I should keep these things and organize it there. I mean, even though we labeled it, it looks good when we organize it, but like out of sight, out of mind. So if it's in these things in here and they open the bookcase, they're not really motivated to play with it or to take it out and use it because you don't see it. It has to be seen. Should I keep these? What should I do? Activities, coloring books. I don't know. I'm thinking stuff like this, keep it that way. This is math, right? Keep it like that. Now these are like reading books. This is what? Reading book. Some word searches. This is hot gloss. Maybe I should keep these down here. Alright, we're gonna move over here really quick. This is gonna have to be recycled. This belongs to something over there. This will be recycle or donate rather. This one we keep. This goes with my plants. I don't know what this goes to. I have no idea. Put that there. See, they have so many little things like this, and this is all dusty. Okay. So, I don't know if they want to keep this. The bag for this one is somewhere. Boy. All right. Focus. Right, they haven't used this ever, but again, it's because it's out of sight. This is gonna be recycle. My Viewmaster from when I was like 9 years old, and it still works. My collection. This is mine. I will keep it. This is the one that my son's grandfather gave him, and I still use this. This also turns into binoculars. Pretty cool. These things, keep. I'm beginning to feel a little overwhelmed. I'm not gonna be able to get to the second bookcase. As you see, I planned it and kind of spiraled. I went back and forth. Because again, I need to declutter for a reason, organize for a reason. I'm all over the place. So I have 2 bags of donations, 1 bag to take to Staples to recycle, and a few items that I need to take to ship out to Amazon. I need to see if my girls even want these things. If not, then these will also go to donate. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Okay, so I had to stop because I went to the 3-hour mark and I now have to make dinner. But this is what it looks like right now. I think it came out pretty nice. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments. Any suggestions? I have an empty slot there. That one can still use some things, I guess. That bin, I think, is empty, and so is this one. No, that one's not empty. This one is, though. So I have some things, I guess, I can put in there as I go along. My TV stand is empty. Well, for the most part, like 3 shelves are empty. So now I can take out the toys from the ottoman, the games for game night, go through the ones that I want to keep, the ones I want to donate, and then put the ones I want to keep in there. I'm gonna stop. I'm tired. That wore me out. So tomorrow, on day 3, I'm gonna have to go through that bookcase. This is gonna be crazy. Oh man. And then fast forward over here. Not fast forward, close up over here. That side table. There's like half of those things need to be donated, so I just gotta take it out. That'll be easy. I think it looks a little bit better. I did end up keeping one of those. I figured my notebooks, I didn't like the way they looked on the bottom left, so I put them in there. Again, any suggestions? Leave it in the comments down below. Let me know what you think I can do, improve on. Yeah, day 2 went pretty well. I'm exhausted. All right, Bob Ross, let's call it a day. All right, thanks for joining. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on day 3.